This milestone is more than the deployment of a digital platform. It signifies a strategic leap in the fulfillment of ZIMRA's national mandate to mobilize revenue, to facilitate trade, to protect civil society, and indeed act as advisory to government. As a board, we are guided by this mandate and committed to ensuring that ZIMRA remains a credible, efficient, and modern institution that supports the government's broader economic goals. Today, we witness the culmination of years of focused effort and our business process re-engineering program, which recognizes that digitalization is no longer optional, but a strategic necessity. In an era where economies are increasingly digital, ZIMRA is compelled to evolve to meet the demands of a data-driven, tech-enabled, and compliance-conscious environment. The launch of TAMS, therefore, is not just a system rollout, but a nation-building intervention aligned with the aspiration of Vision 2030. Allow me to acknowledge the invaluable support of the African Development Bank, who co-financed this project, and indeed that of our government through the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion, for reposing confidence on ZIMRA in order to undertake this massive transformation program. I also want to pay respect to our team who have worked diligently from the conception of the idea to building it and putting it into place. It has been nothing but wonderful experience of how committed men and women can transform an organization,
which we dub TAMS. This is not a mere system launch, it is a strategic leap in service delivery and trust building, signaling a bold step towards modern, transparent, and efficient tax administration in Zimbabwe. The impact of TAMS. TAMS redefined the way ZIMRA serves the public. It has introduced simpler processes from registration to compliance, improved transparency, ensuring fairness and accountability, greater efficiency, faster service delivery, and decision making. It has enhanced compliance by making it easier for taxpayers to meet their obligations. Already we are witnessing tangible benefits in terms of faster registration and issuance of tax identification numbers, UTINs, integrated data for better insights and decision making, improved tax support and service delivery, a future-ready platform for innovations such as mobile tax apps, AI-assisted services, and digital payment solution. So, what has made TAMS possible? I want to make a simple acknowledgements. It's not a vote of thanks, but it's just an acknowledgement as we go into our program. This milestone is the result of strong collaboration, vision, and dedication. I wish to acknowledge the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion for its steadfast support and policy guidance. They gave us the mandate and we have been running with it. The African Development Bank for its invaluable financial and technical partnership. The ZIMRA board for steering this vision with courage and strategic clarity. The ZIMRA team for the technical and operational work that was put into Zimbabwe's economic growth and national development agenda. It reflects our shared commitment to integrity, innovation, and service to the nation. So as I invite you to today's commissioning, this is a statement of intent that ZIMRA will serve with excellence, transparency, and innovation. I invite you all to engage fully with the upcoming presentation, explore the capabilities of TAMS, and share in the vision of a smarter, more connected, and citizen-focused revenue administration. Let us embrace this transformation, work together in this digital journey, and build a revenue authority that matches the ambition of our great nation. I thank you.
To be here to commission and witness what I would call a momentous occasion. The Honourable Minister wanted to be here, but he's on assignment with His Excellency in Madagascar and to Japan, secretaries in China. But as the Minister of Finance, this is an occasion that we've been looking forward to for quite some time. And I'm glad that Honourable Chidua is here as well, because he was part of the journey and the roadmap as my predecessors. So I'm glad you can all be here to witness and enjoy this occasion. It's a bold and transformative step in the digitalization of Zimbabwe's public finance and tax administration infrastructure. This launch is more than just jingles, even though we do like the jingles. It's even more than a technological upgrade. The PMU director, is it Reverend Shoniwa or is it Director Shoniwa? Elder Shoniwa. He rightly pointed out that ZIMRA knows what time it is. And Commissioner General, you're a general because you're leading soldiers. And it would appear that tax collectors, ZIMRA officials, are probably the only profession that was ordained by Jesus Christ himself. So we trust that you will hold that with integrity as we take a bold step into Zimbabwe's economic reform agenda. Now, the system, I understand, is designed to enhance tax revenue administration, improve taxpayer compliance and experience, and lay a firm foundation for sustainable and inclusive economic growth. Now, TAMS represents a strong, transparent, and efficient tax management system platform. It is envisaged to serve as a launchpad for government's ongoing modernization of tax administration through the adoption of innovative technologies. Only through innovation, through technology, can we deal with issues of corruption and enhance our transparency. I think you heard from the testimonials, almost if not all of the users were quite excited about how you don't have to go to a ZIMRA office and you can utilize it from home or even from abroad. This speaks to a step in the right direction for transparency. Most business people will testify that if you look through your phone book, you have a ZIMRA guy or a ZIMRA person. Now, this is not necessarily for corrupt purposes, but it was for convenience purposes. Now, with a system in place to allow you to use the same features that you'd have to drive probably Ks and go into an office and have paperwork done, you can do it through a system. So this marks a major milestone in making sure that our systems are more transparent and accessible. Now, TAMS is not yet a finished product. You heard Mr. Shami Moyo explain that you have the source code as ZIMRA. It is not of a proprietary nature. I'm not sure if that's correct, Mr. Parata, which means that as we move forward, we can customize it for our Zimbabwean economic architecture. You'll find that our financial system, our economics is like no other nation, whether in Africa or in the world, which means that we need something that is versatile and customizable. And TAMS offers that those functionalities and systems. We already have feedback from taxpayers that have highlighted areas that need improvement, and as a responsive government, we remain committed to progressive enhancements and balance taxpayer convenience with fiscal integrity. Specifically, towns will streamline tax processes, including registration, payment, and real-time monitoring of taxpayer accounts, reduce opportunities for tax evasion and avoidance through real-time audits, enable data-driven policy decisions by government's ability to track and analyze revenues, and enhance taxpayer service delivery through digital channels, reducing costs, saving time, and making compliance simpler and more transparent. Ultimately, towns will help reduce revenue leakages, widen the tax base, improve compliance, and provide clear, faster, and more efficient processes for both government and taxpayers. And I'd like to say, Commissioner General, I think we do see the results of the onboarding of towns. The ZimStats report came out. It would appear that informalization is growing at a rapid pace, but you'll find that your collections have been improving. Informalization means that we are not collecting as we should, but if our collections are actually improving, when we're not collecting what we should be collecting, it would mean that there has to be attributed to something. Now what that means is we have to become more efficient in our collection and figure out how in this informalization space can we utilize and customize our system to widen that tax base without necessarily increasing the burden on the taxpayer. Would like also as government to express gratitude to our development partners, particularly the FDB and technology providers, whose financial support, technical expertise, and patience were invaluable throughout this modernization journey. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the true measure of terms delivers in improving taxpayer services, strengthening public trust, and supporting sustainable economic growth. I therefore call upon all taxpayers, businesses, and citizens to embrace the system fully, to use it, provide constructive feedback, and together help build a Zimbabwe where public resources are mobilized and managed with integrity. On the behalf of the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development, and Investment Promotion, I congratulate ZIMRA on this milestone and reaffirm government's full support for the successful implementation of TARMS. Sekuru Ziso said, Hansi Chawechimanda, Chabuda Maoko, Maichinamasa, quite bamkuru ndiwa mtuli. Tilibamina, minoti, kwanisa se kwanisa kushanda ne muri yose ye ZIMRA, nenyika ye Zimbabwe. Chichirega, chichishande, chichitabasaraye. With these words, it is my honor to officially declare the Tax and Revenue Management System commissioned. I thank you.
This day is possible. With both our partners, IU Network